J.J. Redick revealed in April that he left Anthony Davis off both his first and second team all-defense. AD made first team all-defense. Yet this is what NBA insider Mark Stein reported about any potential lingering negativity between the two now that J.J. obviously is the Lakers' new head coach. One source close to the process insists that J.J. Redick's refusal to place Anthony Davis on his all-defensive ballot this season is a topic both parties can set aside with little fuss now. Paul, if you were AD, would you just shrug this off?
You got to shrug it off. I think JJ just didn't want to have, he just don't want to come off as a Laker homer. I mean, you already had LeBron on your podcast and doing all this Lakers stuff.
No, but he said this on the pod before, so you know, he said it on the pod way before he was with LeBron. This had nothing to do with LeBron.
If I'm AD and I'm
April 15th.
Yeah. Was this before that LeBron started?
Yes, before LeBron and him started their pod together.
Okay, all right.
If I'm AD, I wouldn't take it personal. Clearly, he signed off on him as a coach, but I would throw some jabs at him in practice.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of jabs. It'd be a lot of jabs after I block a shot. I'll be like, that's not your first or second team, JJ. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a lot of comic relief in that practice, like it always is, being that this is going to be a soap opera reality show anyway. So, I mean, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't shrug. It's just something that wouldn't bother me a whole lot. I mean, it is what it is. AD had one of his best seasons of his career, played 75 games. I'm happy about that.
Yep.
And, you know, JJ missed the ball on that. I mean, you know, he just missed the ball. I mean, because AD was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. I had him in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, but, you know, you just can't give everybody a vote.
So, Paul is right about a number of things. Number one, you know me, Skip. I'm going to stick a match to his ass every chance I get.
You would.
It's going to be a jab.
Oh, my God.
A lot of jabbing in practice.
You know, so he revealed it on a podcast that he had prior to LeBron. So it wasn't a Laker thing. It wasn't a LeBron thing. Okay, that's how he really felt as an analyst. I think if JJ, would have been in the running, because at this time, no one knew Darvin Ham would be out on the streets. No one knew that. But if he had known and he was in the running, I don't think that he would have said that or placed him on third team, which essentially, I didn't even know if there was a third team. I thought it was first and second team. I didn't realize it was a third team, but he put him on the third team, which at the end is probably honorable mention of the way some of these NBA players feel about their postseason accolades. So JJ missed the boat on that one, like Paul said, because at some point in time, he certainly was in a conversation for a number of accolades, you know, and so when you look at it, you know, I'm gonna have some fun with him, though. I'm gonna really, oh man,
but it's kind of bittersweet fun, you're taking it seriously.
Oh, I'm gonna take it serious, but I'm gonna have some fun with you.
Yeah.
I remember in football, you know, Mike McCarthy was the offensive coordinator of the San Francisco 49ers back in 2015, I think it was. No, 2005, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Of the San Francisco 49ers. They took Alex Smith at the quarterback position.
He didn't sign
off on Alex Smith. I mean, on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers was his quarterback a year or so later.
Yep.
Now he got to look at Aaron Rodgers, a dude that's 5-time MVP, going in the Hall of Fame, Super Bowl winner. He got to look at him and say, I didn't like you coming out of Cal. Now you got to look at him in his eyes every single day. So if I'm AD and I'm at practice like Paul say, I'm going to let him know, we must only going to play offense here, Skip. We ain't going to play no defense with you as our new head coach.
Agreed.
Oh, I'm going to get him every chance I can.
So maybe it provided a little accidental motivation for AD?
It could. It could.
Okay. If I'm AD, I'm never forgetting about this. I won't make a big deal out of it day one. I would kid about it, but deep down, I would never forget, because Aaron never forgot.
Oh.
This, you know what? He didn't think I even belonged on second team all defense, and I made first team. There's something that's a little quiet deep down in your conscience sticking point about it. Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
You didn't believe in me at all? You didn't believe in me at all. Look, Anthony Davis, when he is right, when he's locked and loaded and he wants to, he can play defense at the highest level in the league, to me, because he's leap and he's long and he's mobile. And when he decides to, he doesn't always decide he's going to help, but when he decides to come off and help, whew, he is, hey, he's a demon of a shot blocker.
I'm just thinking of all the little things I would say to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Corey, but you can't hold that.
No, I'm going to hold it. I'm like Skip, I'm holding it.
It's different when you get passed up on in the draft. You know, let alone in a
Well, that too, though.
Then a vote for a defensive team when you actually made the defensive team.
Man, I made third team on your list.
Yeah, but your list.
And you got to coach me. So you didn't believe that I was good? Maybe because you never played defense a day in your life as an offensive player. Maybe that's why. Oh, I'm going to give you, I got all type of stuff.
It's enough stories going around with the Lakers. You don't need to make this a story once season starts and practice starts. They don't need to be talking about this.
Oh, it's going to be talking about
They're going to have to squash this from day one. They don't even have to say nothing about it. And then Anthony Davis' personality, I'm not even sure.
Well, that's true, too, though. It may be his personality.
I'm not even sure
maybe
he's going to be on. He might not even say nothing about it.
Yeah. I'm assuming he signed off on
Absolutely.
JJ because LeBron signed off.
But I'm not. Right. Just because you didn't put me on a team, I'm not going to sign off on you. That doesn't... I could get over that part because if you're going to be the coach, you're going to be the coach.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping on that. But I'm going to surely let you know. I'm not going to not hire you because you decided that I wasn't a good defender. I'm not going to do that.
I actually more think...
Because I had friends that was playing. I had friends, I had friends playing.
But you actually, paid attention to the games?
Yeah, I did because of friends. Because of Tina and all of them, and Leslie, Lisa and all of them.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
That's what I watched. You asked me.
So 2020, did you watch them?
2020, I didn't watch. No, I did not.
If they put Caitlin on this team, you watch? I mean, what about you? You watched? Have you watched the girls?
I did not.
I haven't watched the girls.
I've watched the men.
I watched the men.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of the men.
If Caitlin's on this teenager reach, you watch? 100%.
I just would.
You just would, right?
I'm gonna watch now.
You just would.
I'm gonna watch now because of the. I don't want to call it controversy, but
it is.
Okay, so call it controversy
because
the controversy by not putting them on the team.
You guys
so
have watched more WNBA games this year than probably all the years combined, probably.
Yeah.
Like I probably haven't watched since Lisa.
Our peer group.
Like our group, since, and then Candace Parker. I watched Candace.
Part of our group.
Yeah. So.
They were winning every game like 80 to 40 or
40 points games, but even so, like she fits the criteria. It doesn't matter if there's players better than her. There's going to be interest. What is it on? CBS, NBC is going. They're going to go to this game now because you know how they do Olympics.
They move
like,
around.
All right, what's going on right now? What's popular? You might have a 100-yard dash, but if she's playing. And we know how popular the 100-yard men's and all that. You might go to this game, the girls' USA basketball game, which we know are going to win.
100-yard dash or 100 meters?
100 meters, 100 yards, whatever. But if this game is on, you might go to that broadcast.
Yeah.
But I just think it was. This is more. Yeah, it was a business decision. Yes, it was. You want to grow the girls' game? Let's do it. Put it on a national, international stage and watch how many more eyeballs going to come across for next year moving forward.
So, do you know of Casey Wasserman? Do you know who he is? Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's
absolutely, 100,000%.
A very wealthy, powerful man here in L.A. People don't know him around the country, but in 4 years, trust me.
I know him I know him like I know you, Skip. Okay. Very personal.
Got it. He's the grandson of a legendary Hollywood movie mogul, Lou Wasserman, who basically ran Hollywood. So he's got that in his bloodline. He gets Hollywood and what sells. And he's saying generational talent at the right time, because it always takes at the right time. You can be a generational talent and you just weren't at the right place at the right time, and it didn't quite get off the ground. So he's saying, we missed an opportunity. I have been with you from the start. I wanted to see her earn it the right way. But it intrigued me that he was at the Olympic trials on Saturday night. He went way out of his way to pour a whole bunch of gasoline on a fire that had been put out, right? Because it was out. I wasn't even thinking about it. And then Christine Brennan had to, or she didn't have to, but she responded and wrote a whole piece in USA Today because he poured buckets of gasoline on this fire. and it made me think, this guy's a smart guy. And it made me think, if he's going to go out of his way to take that kind of a stand, and it's a controversial stand, especially at this point in time after it got put to bed, then he feels very strongly about the promotion of the women's game, that we missed a whole bet here to take it to a whole nother level. Maybe, Keyshawn, for the wrong reason. You know, maybe it's the wrong reason, but it seems like the world is on fire for her generational talent that hasn't come to fruition yet, because we've been talking all day.
You can't skip. Think about this.
Yeah.
Everything that has gone on from her leaving college to coming to the WNBA and all of the blowback that she's received by not doing anything, just playing basketball. Imagine if they had just put her in the Olympics. No Olympic
I'm with you.
camp deal, no trial for it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, they not gonna do that. You know, can you imagine those girls that are really good in WNBA that have never been on the Olympic team? All of a sudden, you take her and you just put her in there. They go crazy.
Yeah. What she can do is she jump shoots long distance threes in ways even Diana Taurasi, as great as she is, I don't see her do that. And she can pass the basketball at a very special level that we don't really see that, because that's what sells right now. That's what is selling. So you could be right about this. That they did miss a bet, but they missed it for the right reasons, because hell hath no fury, like all those other women scorned. If they